Looks like we received some of the orders for our patients.
Is that the semi-glutide or the tirzepatide?
This is the semi-gluten.
Do we have any other in the refrigerator, or that's the only one?
No, these are the new ones we just ordered.
Then let's stock up, babes.
Let's stock up a little bit.
All right, we're gonna go put it in the fridge and call the patients.
This has to stay refrigerated. So we're gonna keep it in the cold.
The packaging that it comes in.
Nice and cool. Ooh, I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and answer that call.
Good, how are you? Awesome. I do have a little bit of a sad news. We're currently not taking insurance any longer. Is that okay? All right. Okay. Aw, that means a lot to me. Thank you. All right, my dear. Is there any specific day that you'd like? Okay. Okay. I have noon. Does that work? Perfect. So you're all set. That was easy. You're welcome. Looking forward to seeing you. Bye.
All right.
Oh, you look so cute, Vita.
Thank you.
Gorgeous as always.
Vita's
And all the way to
jawline
the
is
side.
insane.
She does. It's razor sharp.
Perfect. Okay. Take a seat right there.
I was like, there's no traffic.
Awesome.
I was like,
School's over today. How about your daughter? School's over for her?
School's over. She's got superior honors. Oh my God.
Proud mom.
Now she is. Hello. Now she is going to middle school.
That's a big
Yeah,
wow. Wow, 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 wow. Look at this. Look at your eyes.
Much better, especially under eyes.
Yes.
How is possible?
Because it's a little bit of just lymphatic collection that makes.
Please give me my phone. I want to show it to my husband so
Of
he know
course.
that he spent money right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to the front picture. So
I want to see.
a lot of the time,
Okay.
it's just lymphatic congestion. So you're just,
That's funny.
a little puffy because your body's holding on to fluid.
Yeah.
And it's not like we did any, Botox or anything there. It was just skin tightening. That's really good.
Wow.
So can you show me the next one?
Yeah. Let's go here. So look at that under eye there.
Wow.
You see that's the fluid
Yeah.
retention. Yeah. A lot more youthful. Okay, let's go to the right side. Same.
Vita, you're a
Those
model.
things, those spots drive me crazy. I mean, I honestly don't know how to get rid of them. I was trying to do some laser, but they, it's sun.
Look at this.
Yep. Nasolabial's getting better.
I'm going. Listen, I'm going to do the plastic surgery in a couple of years for sure.
Vita, I'm with you. When I'm due
It's
for
okay.
surgery,
We
you
could
better
do it.
believe I'm having surgery.
Yeah, I
There's a
mean,
time
like,
for
I don't think
surgery.
if you have a good, not overdo that.
Mhm.
Just do that smart. I love your hair color. One is the same. I'm
Oh
just
my
so
God, but you're
such a
gorgeous
chicken,
blonde.
honestly, to do a major change.
I think you're such a gorgeous blonde.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you look amazing.
you look
brunette
awesome
too,
in
but
blonde.
You look.
Because I had this color and it looked good on me. But
Yeah, but it's a little bit of a
I
change.
know how hard it is to get back to blonde.
No, even the collagen. Look how hollow it is
Yeah.
here. My gosh, that was only one session.
Yep, one session.
Wow.
Nice results.
Morpheus 8 for the win, baby.
Yeah. At the end, we could get rid of the dark spots. It's just that while you're doing Morpheus, we can't do the laser at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But those dark spots, that's easy. Yours are just sunspots.
You think? I do use, but I had it removed like a couple years ago. But
The Morpheus will help a little bit, but it's not a pigment laser. It's not going after browns. But you see, even just from here to here, I do see that they're a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe it got rid of the under eye.
That under eyes everything.
That looks amazing.
I know it hurts, but
Look, I actually expected worse, so for me, it's like, that's why what I told Amy, like, last time I didn't even think to do any videos and nothing,
Yeah, you were like, absolutely
I had no
not.
idea how bad is the pain, so.
yeah, no, you did great. I mean, it's not a walk in the park, but it's tolerable. And once it's done, it's done. You don't feel pain after.
A little impromptu meeting, if you will.
About the packages.
About the packages. So, you know how for the patients who are coming in for the hormone replacement therapy, the patients who are coming in for the hormone replacement therapy, at the end we give them that
sheet.
sheet that says, this is what you had done today. This is your homework for you to follow up with, which is your labs, your this. When you return, you come back this day. So some instructions.
Just like the little facts of what they had done, when they need to come back, if there's any homework that they need to do, maybe
a list of products that they purchased.
right, how to use them, like AM, PM, like just little like tabs on it, so that they feel at least accountable. Like, oh, this is my next step. I need to come in 4 weeks.
But
or
you're saying
reviews.
that you want to incorporate that into other
Aesthetics,
Okay.
into aesthetics.
into the packages, the ones that are the signature packages.
For instance,
So
one
like
of
a
the
patient that
packages.
does more than one thing, obviously for the package. But I'm saying, like, let's say somebody comes in for Botox. Do you want me to add that too?
No.
No, but for those, the patients who come in only for talks, remember that
They get the
something
text.
that we typically offer, they do get the
Yeah,
text. So
the
every time they come in, they say, oh, thank you so much for coming. Would you mind leaving us a review? Also, if you book your appointment 3-4 months in
You get
advance,
a
you'll receive a 10% discount. So they do receive that via text. I also think that verbalizing both asking for a review and informing them of that 10% versus them reading it. The reading it should be more like a backup versus than the first form of communication about that.
Because at least we know, like, you said it, they heard it. A lot of times, I don't even open I just delete my emails, or, so it's like, did they really read it or not, right? And then you read it, and then you still need to commit, oh, I need to call to book that appointment or whatnot. If they're here, it's kind of like an ending to their goodbye. Okay, check out.
Yeah. A little, hey, would you like to book your next appointment in 3 to 4 months? Get you that 10%.
Because then they know that they're gonna come and they get 10%. I don't know why we stop doing that.
There's a good amount of patients I know, but I'll start to mention it.
It's like
Kind of
you
your
said,
checkout spiel.
we're so busy sometimes that we'll let those little details fall through the cracks, and those little details is what sweetens everything and ties everything together.
Because remember, the patient comes in and we're kind of drawn into, like, hey, how are you doing? And then boom, oh, I'm going to London this summer. Oh, my daughter's getting married. And then they deviate our conversation, and we still need to have our checklist. Like, I still need to tell you this. You need to come back in 3 months. Like, your Morpheus is due in a month. So we need to have our checklist and, like, kind of feed into their topic. Okay. By the way, have you seen that TikTok trend? That it's like they have the syringes, and then they'll throw like little cards. Going on vacation, granddaughter getting married. It's like all the cases and like what the topic was. Like, hey, how you doing? And like all their communion, graduation.
Well, like why they're coming in to get their
treatment.
Because this isn't only aesthetics. This is also therapeutic.
Therapy.
That's why we call it self-care. You're taking care of yourself and tweaking all the areas that you feel need improvement in. And you're also working on your mental health with us, because you're venting about your life.
We're all therapists.
We're relating
we're
to
not
you.
licensed therapists, but we're all therapists.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a bootleg therapist.
It's a look good, feel good mentality.
And they confess things to us just like your hairdresser. My daughter's turning 15 next week.
She's 15.
She's 15. So we're leaving to Rome.
To Rome? Oh, that's beautiful. When?
We leave June 25th. We fly into Rome, and then we're gonna do a few days